What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all living? How y'all living? Tasha checking in with another video, and this is going to be none other than our weekly review of Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 7. I think we're on Episode 7, and I don't know the title of this episode because really this episode sucked. If it's your first time joining me, go ahead and like this video, comment in the comment section, and most importantly, subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. Yeah, I'm so sorry I'm late, child. I was supposed to do this review at 6 o'clock. What's up, Kelly Dixon? But I was too busy watching my team. You know what I'm saying? This was our championship game, and God, we lost to the Eagles, y'all. I was so distraught. I was at watching it at my husband's restaurant, and I was just in my feelings about it. What's up, Yuli girl? Hey, girl, hey. But you know, we shall live to fight another day. There's always next season, but we were this close to the Super Bowl. So, you know, that's why I'm late. That's why I'm just now getting here at 8 doing this review. But we're going to get into it because I don't even think I'm going to need my notes for this review. This review sucked. I give it a 4. Y'all tell me what y'all give it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm so glad that the season finale is next week. I'm so glad. Like, I really, really am, because they started, what's up, Tasha? Hey, girl, hey. They started this season with a bang, and then they dropped it off like real quick. Okay, Yuli said you give it a 3. I gave it a 4. I only gave it a 4 because we saw Savannah's grandmother and found out some information about her, and so you know I gave it a 4, a 4 for that. But let's get started, y'all. I'm only going to look down just to get the names of the people because I don't really even need to read anything about this of my notes. You agree? 3, yes. And child, I'm right there with y'all for real. But let's get started. Let's just kick it off with Sam and Crystal. Sam is about to have a total mental breakdown over this woman. Y'all, Crystal is big mad, okay, because Sam did not come see her. So y'all know that Sam just said he got off for like a 24-hour, 30-hour shift, that he had been up for that length of time. Sam is an EMT, okay, and he has to be focused. You know, he's dealing with people's lives. But Crystal doesn't care because she's a spoiled brat, okay? She sits up here and she's mad at Sam because he did not come and see her, because that day, the day he's supposed to come and see her, I guess it's the day she's going to find out if she's going to get out early or if she has to spend 7 years in prison. Yuli said, child, Savannah needs Jesus, and Bradley and believe is really going to leave her when she gets out. Yeah, you believe that? Yeah, he very well might, from the antics that she's putting on. But Sam is over it. Sam is just like, you know, he's on the phone with Crystal. She yelling at him, and he's telling her, you know, I gotta work so I can put money. Bradley doesn't even like her. He doesn't. So I can put money on your books. I'm doing this for our family and yada, yada, yada. Crystal is like, I don't give a crap. I don't care if you're doing it for our family or not. I want you to come and see me. I spent all day in my bunk crying and everything. And Sam is on the phone like, oh my goodness. I said, Sam, look at Sam in his confessionals and when he's doing the real life talk. His hair all really frizzy, his eyes all messed up, his skin is pale, and not just because he's white, but it's pale. He just look a whole hot, horrible mess. And he's sitting up here still dealing with this woman that's locked up. Let her be. Let her be. In fact, it is a woman in the free world, Sam, that will want you. Why are you putting yourself through this with this chick? Crystal trying to control him. Yep, why she in prison? She act like she's the freaking godfather of prison. That's exactly what she's trying to do. Allegedly, word on the curb is that Savannah went back to the drugs. Ooh, did she? Child, Sam is so tired. Crystal is extremely selfish. She is selfish. And you know what? Miss Rita already been over Crystal, okay? So we saw that last episode, but freaking, yeah, she's just ridiculous. I don't like her. Sam needs to move on about his business, and that's all that happened with them, okay? What y'all think? Is Sam going to move on, or is he going to stick it out with Crystal? I think that Sam is an ugly duckling, and I don't mean this as no shade to Sam, but I'm just saying that he has low self-esteem, and he doesn't know his worth. So because of that, he's going to sit up here and put up with Crystal's shenanigans. Okay, Tasha said she heard that too. Rita is, yes, Rita been tired, child. Rita is tired. She ain't got time for it. Let's move on to the next couple, y'all. What's up, GSP? Sam going to bounce. Child, Sam deserves everything he gets because, child, you knew she almost scraped, yeah, an X, and you're willing to, yeah, she stabbed the X in the forehead. Like, really? That would have been enough for me to say, nah, let me find another inmate that ain't that violent. Because if you don't do what Crystal want, she gives me the vibes that she'll take you, Sam, and do you next. Like, bam, it's right in the forehead, stamp with the knife, okay? And she don't even care because her girlfriend's in prison anyway, so she'll go back. Her boo thing's in prison, so she'll go back. Let's get to our next couple, y'all. I'm just gonna go in the order that I wrote it. This episode was trash. All right, we're gonna go to our throuple: Kate, Hunter, and is it Kaylee? I think her name Kaylee. Yeah, I did like that phrase, guilt mop. He used to describe himself. Guilt mop. Did he say that? She gives me ghost killer vibes, absolutely. So let's get to our throuple, okay? Kate, Hunter, and Callie. Child. Kate get on my freaking nerves. So she up here in the daggone park doing yoga with her girlfriend, right? She gonna say to the girlfriend, oh my God, you change your hair. Your girlfriend is black, Kate. We change our hair every 5 minutes. Yes, her hair is changed, duh. So anyway, I thought that was so funny. I was like, duh, black women are known for changing their hair. If y'all watch my lives enough, y'all know I change a wig in a minute, child, or I might break the locks out. Y'all just never know. But anyway, so they up here doing yoga in the park, or doing yoga in the park, because I ain't see them do one yoga move, okay? So then all of a sudden, Hunter calls, and Hunter is like, hey, and all of that. She's talking to him, right? Yuli says, Hunter, I have questions. Why would you choose the woman that threatens you, yes, to leave you homeless? Right. Why would you choose that woman that has not fed you and does it not condone your freaky side? Absolutely, Yuli. I agree. I totally agree. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, those three. I felt bad for Kaylee. Yes. Oh my gosh. I did feel bad for Kaylee. I really did, because she's the younger one. And so I think that Hunter manipulated her big time. But let's get into it. So Hunter calls on the phone, right? And he talking about some daggone, hey, what's going on? Kay tries to tell him that, well, you know that I spoke to a lawyer and he said that if you were receiving money from these women, that's considered scamming. Kay, when were you born? How old are you, ma'am? You know goodness well that was scamming. You set him up for this, okay? Now you're trying to paint a picture like it's all on him. No, ma'am. You were the queen madam of this whole orchestrated crime. And now all of a sudden when the lawyer tell you, you know, y'all scamming people, that's a crime. Now you want to backpedal up off of it and make it seem like you warning him so he can stop dealing with the right of prisoner women. Child, bye. You broke and you ain't had no money to take care of Hunter, so now you want to put it off on some other women, and now it backfired on you because Hunter is still out there doing what he's doing. She doesn't know her worth. Absolutely she doesn't. I can't stand Hunter's his fake voice. Hey baby, you know that old creepy predatory voice. He just thinks he can lie as long as he says sorry. Absolutely. Plus Hunter, she pimped you out. Absolutely. To the pimp house, she did. He called her an ex. Yeah, he called her an ex. Hunter doesn't know how to tell the truth. He doesn't. He's a freaking liar. And every time he gets on the screen, I notice that goofy old Forrest Gump grin that he had on his face. And I'm like, this dude is full of crap, okay? So Hunter tells her all the prisoner girls are gone and all of that, and you don't got to worry about it and yada, yada, yada. Then he tells her that he has to reveal something to her. And I said, here we go. Hunter is like, this is my confessions. Just when I thought I could say all I could say, she turned around, said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm gone and I don't know what to do. I gotta keep part two of my... If y'all know, y'all know. I love me some Usher. Hunter up in here talking some, I got something to tell you, right? Forrest Gump grin. Hunter said, so I'm still talking to one of the chicks. Kate was like, and he said, not only was I talking to one of the chicks, that's your jam, mine too. Not only is he talking to one of the chicks, right? One of the chicks came up there and got sexual with me. So she did it in person and all of this. And Kate is like, oh my gosh, she put her hands on you and stuff. That's so nasty. Again, trying to blame the girl instead of blaming the man, okay? I hate when women do that. They sit up here and blame the chick. Like if a married man get caught or you catch your husband cheating or whatever, or a boyfriend or whatever, you immediately want to jump on the chick. The chick may not have known that this dude was in a relationship. I would jump on my man. I'm not jumping. She didn't take a commitment with me. My man took a commitment with me. So I don't know why they always jump down the chick throat. Okay, Hunter said party's over, right? So then she talking about well, how do I believe you? You up here acting up. You must love it there. You must want to stay there and all this stuff. Hunter talking about he committed to her. Yada yada yada. Fast forward, right? He calls Kaylee. Now, Kaylee, this is what get on my nerves about Kaylee. Kaylee told us in the beginning that she was a curl expert. She said she specializes in curls. The loyalty is with your partner, not the female. Absolutely, Yuli. So she said she's a curl expert. Curls. Every one of her clients that we have seen sit in her chair is white with no curls. This is their hair when they say, I'm like, how are you a curl expert and you ain't curling nothing? Please help me understand, Kaylee. You told us that you specialize in curls and ethnic hair because your mom didn't know how to do your hair because your mom is Caucasian and your dad is black or whatever he is. And so you wanted to specialize in curls. Right, Caucasian curls. That's a good one, GSP. Caucasian curls. That's what she should name her salon, Caucasian curls. Because, baby, you don't have, do you not know any black women that need their hair curled? I just don't understand it. But she is in Arizona. Not saying there ain't no black people in Arizona, but it's a small population, okay? But I'm just like, ma'am, you ain't curled nobody's hair yet. So I just say if she can do my hair, that's a curl expert. I'm deep for a C. Baby, listen, mine too. I'll give her a break since she's so young. He fooled her. Absolutely. I agree, GSP, to a certain extent. But Kaylee is young, but she closer to 30 than she is 20. And at a certain point, you got to kind of take some ownership. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, talking to a man in prison. That should be a no-brainer. Even if I was 21, I'd be like, in prison, I'm not about to do that. But she just has so much faith in him. And I guess I can kind of give her a pass for being young and naive, but I don't know. Yuli said I just kept seeing her wash hair. Yes, or they are standing from the chair. I have not seen her hold a blow dryer, curling iron. Yeah, I haven't seen her either, but right, she's old enough to know better. Absolutely. So we get a call. She gets a phone call, right? Her friend is in the chair. She up here fluffing her hair up. She was like this. I said, child, that child ain't got no curls. So Hunter calls, right? Hunter calls, he's like, hey, y'all know he was about to do some BS because he didn't stretch out the hey, baby, like he always do, right? He was just like, hey. I said, all right, here we go. So Kelly was like, hey, what's going on? He was like, right, hi, baby, that crap. So he was like, I got something to tell you, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, okay, what's up? He was like, oh my God, these are my confessions. He was like, this is so hard for me to say. He broke out into his Usher. What Usher say in the beginning of the song? I can't believe this is happening. This is hard for me to say. It just pains me. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm like, are you what in the world? Right. He ain't got it to do. Right. So then he gets into it. She's like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, what's the problem? So he breaks it to her, right, that he's going to sit up here and not be with her. He wants to go. He said he's going to get back with his ex. Lying again. Called Kate the ex. And she's like, wait, are you serious? Are you serious? All the time and money and patience and things that I had put in with you, we supposed to be getting married. I said, child, no, y'all not. He never asked you to marry him. Okay, you went and brought a ring and suggested it. He never asked you. If a man don't ask you, then in my opinion, it's not a real commitment. That's just me. Now, I know we living in this new age society where women's like, oh, I'm going to ask the man to marry him, but I'm old school. You're going to have to ask me because the man has to make a decision and a choice. If a woman is asking you, we're so emotional sometimes. We could love somebody in 2 months and then in 2 months later, they get on our nerves. Then we on to the next one. Not saying that all women do that, but just we think more with emotions. When a man is asking you to marry him, he is strategic and he is serious about his commitment to you, or so they say when they ask you. However, a man should be asking. That's just how I feel. He should have been singing Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. That's what Kaylee should have been singing for real. Lies. Child, mostly the money. Absolutely. So Katie, yeah, Kaylee goes into Candy coated raindrops, right? Katie goes into this deep, oh my God, I can't believe this. She's just like, you know what? She throws the phone down on the counter and she's just pissed about it. And she storms off out the room because at first it was just her and the girl hair that she's doing. And then it was the other guy, her other friend that comes up in there that has no curls. He comes up in there and he's like, oh my God, what's going on? He hears what she's saying. She storms out of her salon and she's just super pissed and mad. And then sidebar, Kaylee's 27. Why does she dress like a librarian? I am 42 and I would never wear some of the stuff. Katie needs a stylist. I'm like, girl, what is going on? And you know what? Her style is her style if that's her style. I'm just saying I think she need a makeover. Maybe that'll help her probably get some guys that's around her age or something like that. I don't know. She's strong. She is strong. You saw the way she flung that door open. She's like, bam! I was like, dang. She almost broke the door off the hinges. I told the little white girl, I said, you better sit down in that chair because Kaylee's mad. She might fling your little white tail across the parking lot. Sit down in the chair, child. So, yeah, she almost knocked the door off the hinges. So, Hunter, she's boho chic. Okay, I get it. And I've seen some boho stuff that I like. Now, don't get me wrong. I have seen some boho stuff that I will rock. But every time I see her, it doesn't work for her body type, I think. I think that's what it is. Like, she could be boho chic, but at the same time, make it work for your body type. And I think that's what the problem is. It just doesn't fit right. Some people think when you're a plus size that all of your clothes have to be like this big old trash bag and be real wide and frumpy and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be that way. It just needs to fit. Now, don't make it too tight because that'll make you look bigger, but it just needs to fit, you know? And I think her clothes kind of be a little oversized and just outdated. And I just don't know, because boho, she can be very modern, but I think that she don't know how to do it. It's not my style, but it's cute on some. Yeah, it's cute on some. It really, really is. And I think on her, she could rock it, but she needs to find out how to do it. She is really, she was really small before. She needs to find the right fit. Yes, she's pretty. She is a pretty girl, and she does. She needs to find the right fit. And that happens sometimes when you were smaller and you gain weight and you just don't know how to handle it and all of that. You know, what she need to do is get up on my my Instagram page and hook up with my boutique. You know what I'm saying? I help you out, Katie girl. So Kaylee, if you need me, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. You know, I'm here for you. The plus size sisters, I got y'all. So anyway, y'all, that's the end of them. Nothing else really happened with them. I do slightly feel kind of bad for Kaylee because of the simple fact that I've been at a delusional sizes. It feels right. I feel bad for her though, for real, because a part of me feels bad for her because she got manipulated by this guy. She spent money on this guy. She thought they were going to have a future together and everything. And it's so unfortunate when a younger girl doesn't know the game that's being played. It's just like, dang. I wish I had her phone number. I would call her and be like, girl, run. This dude is not where it's at. But then that's also messed up that she has friends in her corner. But people need to keep it 100 with their friends and their companions and all that. Keep it 100 with people. Stop. It couldn't have been my good old girlfriend, and she told me. And yeah, the guy did know, and he should have said something when she told him she was getting married a couple of episodes ago, and he turned around and looked at her like, "Girl, what you talking about?" He knew then that he wanted to say something to stop her from making this decision, but he didn't say anything. And I'm just like, if it was my girlfriend, I would have been like, "Girl, let me tell you something. This dude is running a good old game. Okay, he's locked up. You need to rethink this. You're gonna get your heart broken. Blah blah blah." Even though people are going to make their own decisions, at least I would have been showed on the show like I told you. What's up, Janae? Hey, girl. Welcome to the live. So at least it would have been like, I warned you. I told you. So you can't put it on me, okay? But nobody did that to her. And I just feel like that's unfortunate. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know what just got in my throat. So let's move on to the next couple. But sorry, Kaylee. I can't believe it. Almost 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. What's up, SOP? How you doing, girl? My friend would have been in the background cussing me out. Absolutely. Girl, my friend would have cussed me out. But let's move on to the next couple because we offer Hunter and his confessions. Okay, his whole Usher, his whole Usher tribute. Yes, I keep calling you VSOP. What's up, Trina girl? Moving on to the next couple, which is Savannah and Bradley. Child, Savannah is a whole nut job. She ain't got no daggone sense. She's a spoiled, entitled brat. Okay, that's what I think of Savannah. Point blank into the period. Okay, Savannah opens up. Her and her friends, they spent the night at each other's house like they in freaking junior high school. They sleeping in the bed, and why oh why do people put their dogs in their bed? Now, if y'all on here and y'all sleep with y'all dog, don't be mad about what I'm about to say, but I'm just going to say it. Dogs are nasty, okay? I understand that you may take them to the groomer and get washed and stuff, but stop putting them dogs in your daggone sheets. I'm sorry. Don't put your outside clothes in your bed. Don't put your daggone travel suitcase on your bed. Do not put dogs or cats in your freaking bed. For me, I just don't understand that. You say Hillbilly Deluxe, right? You agree, Kelly Dixon. I don't understand that. And I'm so sorry if somebody on here says, well, I sleep with my dog, Fluffy. I just don't think it's okay. I mean, it's so much going on out here. You know, we have to deal from dirt and stuff we bring in our house from day to day. And we got to wash and clean and all of that. And, you know, dogs, cats and animals and all that stuff, we just don't know. If anything, my dog would probably be at the foot of my bed, but that dog was under the sheets. I'm like, what is he doing? When did he sign up for the sleepover? But I digress. Anyway, so they up in the good old bed doing a daggone sleepover and whatnot, and then they decide that they're going to get up and they're going to go to the tattoo parlor. I said, you know what? Savannah ain't got nothing going on. She's boring as crap. But they go to the tattoo place, and she says today is the day she's going to get Bradley name tattooed on her side. Now, her friend did keep it 100 with her and say, I don't think it's a good idea, okay? My dog stays at the foot of the bed, right? I could get with the foot of the bed, but under the sheets, rolling around, my husband wouldn't have it no way. He'd be like, get that dog up out of here. It wouldn't work. But, so they get to the good old tattoo shop, right? And the friend did say, I think it's a bad idea. You shouldn't get Bradley name tattooing on you. But again, Savannah gonna do what Savannah gonna do because that's what the friend said. She said, well, it is Savannah's body. So they get to the tattoo place, right? And she's up here talking about, you know, I want to get my man name tattooed on me because he's in jail and blah, blah. The tattoo artist like, all right, cool. Like she heard it before. The tattoo artist was like, somebody coming here every other week getting a prisoner name tattooed on them. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. GSP says she thinks she's special living at her grandmother's fancy house. She does. But she ain't no different than somebody that would be living in a trailer park. The only difference is her grandmother just happened to luck up on a dude that has some money. Okay, the second dude. And we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, that creepy slave looking house. Child, every time they show that house, I feel like I want to just run for freedom. You know, every time I see that house, I'm like, Lord, what happened on them grounds? Ugh. But anyway, so at the tattoo shop, right, she shows us this bead that she's going to get. She says, well, let me see the first letter, right? She ends up bringing her laptop and she calls Bradley up. Bradley on the phone, every time he on that screen, he be looking like, why I gotta deal with this old goofy girl? I'm just doing it to pass the time. I'm almost up out of here. And when I am, I'm gonna kick her to the curb because she's just too much. Excuse me. So Bradley, he on the phone, and she's like, yeah, I'm at the tattoo place. I'm about to get your name tattooed on me. He's like, what? She's like, I want to get your approval on it. He's like, no. He said, no. He said no like he was singing a Destiny's Child. Like he was singing Destiny Child, bills. Bradley was like, no. He was not against it, okay? Yes, he doesn't love her. And so she was like, well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to get it on you. I don't care. I'm going to get it on me. I don't care if you don't get my name on you. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. He was like, fine, do what you want to do. If you want to do it, do it. You know, if it makes you happy, if you're waiting for my approval, go ahead and do it. I said, child, if I don't love you or care about what you do was a man, it is definitely Bradley, okay? And I don't even know why she called him because she going to do what she want to do anyway, child. So she went ahead and got the good old tattoo put on the side of her. Child, when it was finished, now I ain't gonna lie, the tattoo artist got some skills. It was cute and everything like that, but I was like, child, this girl actually got this man. I thought she was just gonna get a B at first. She got the whole name. She's got that awful snake tattoo on her neck. Like, yeah, she just out of pocket. So fast forward, we get to the house, right? And she's sitting down talking to her grandmother. We finally meet the grandma of the house because she's always been talking about, this my grandma's house, this my grandma's house, this my grandma's house. We meet grandma and we find out some information about old good old grandma, right? So we find out that grandma was married first to Savannah's father. Okay, so Savannah's father ended up not Savannah's father, I'm sorry, Savannah's mother's father. So Savannah's grandfather. She was married one time to him. He was toxic, he used drugs, and he had an addiction problem and all of this, right? It looked better than Zarula's tattoo. Girl, yes it did, Janae. It looked 10 times better. That tattoo artist was good. So she apparently back on dope. YouTube Street say, yeah, somebody else put that, Yuli put that earlier, that she's back on the stuff. I'm like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So she's sitting down with grandma. Grandma lets us know that the first husband was some crap. He was on that stuff. He had an addiction, yada, yada, yada. He passed on his addiction down to Savannah's mother. She ended up being on addiction. And Savannah's mother passed it on drugs. She ended up passing it down to Savannah. Savannah was addicted to drugs. See, it could be a generational thing, because once you're on these substances, it's almost like it's an innate nature within you. That doesn't mean all of your children might be on it, but if you smoked, for example, you might end up passing it down. Say if you got 4 kids, you might pass it down to 2 of the kids or 3 of the kids. And then the other 2 may be like, I'm not smoking at all, so it just depends. But it is a trait that can be passed down to you. Spirits, absolutely, GSP. That's another thing. She called him granddaddy. I peeped that. Yeah. So Savannah's grandmother tells us that she got married to a second guy. And this guy, she hit the jackpot. Cha-ching. This guy did software, okay? He did it so good that he ended up selling his software to the FBI. And that's how they got that illustrious plantation slave quarter house. That's how they got that, because he did software and sold it to the FBI. Now, where is the grandfather? Is he dead? I missed it. If I did miss it, y'all drop in the comments. But they didn't mention if he was alive, dead, or what. I'm assuming that he passed, but I'm not sure. So Savannah goes and asks her grandmother, she said, are you excited to meet Bradley? And she's like, yeah, I want to meet Bradley. I said, girl, first of all, wasn't Bradley her pusher? He's probably known around town, so you probably seen him before or something like that, but maybe she never really met him. I don't know. So Bradley, she then tells her grandmother, they keep granddad in the basement. They probably do, in one of them little tunnels. So she tells grandma, okay, well, Bradley is getting out tomorrow. And she said, so what's your plans? The grandma's like, what's up? What y'all going to do? So Savannah is just like, we're just going to, work on our own place, do our own thing. In the meantime, I'm going to be living here. He's going to be living at his parents' house. Okay, seems like care for granddaddy. Absolutely. That's what it seems like, Kelly. So she says, we're going to be living in different places. She said, how would you feel if he came over the house? Now, this is where Savannah would have had me all the way messed up. She said, how you feel if he come over the house? She said, he can come over the house. How you feel if he spend the night? Oh, okay, that's cool, if he spend the night. So what if I'm not here and I want him to have a key and come in the house? The grandmother was like, skirt, rewind, back up the car. No, I don't want him to have a key to my house. She said, if he has a key to my house, it costs me like $400-something to change the locks. No. Yuli says, hey, y'all, have y'all seen that YouTube has some TikTok stories? That is one that is crazy called Who the F Did I Meet on Facebook Dating? Yeah, I have seen that. They got a couple of these stories out about who did I marry, who did I date, and all of that. He wants the key. No way. Yes, no way ever, ever, ever is he having a key. The grandma was like, you got me messed up. She said, no, he cannot have a key. He can come over. He can hang out. He can even spend the night. But when she said key, that grandma was like, oh, no. We're not doing that. I got into that one. It's crazy. Yeah. I've seen that one, Yuli. So, that's the end of them. Nothing else really happened with them. That was it. We met the grandma. We found out about the grandma's husbands and stuff like that. So let's move on to the next couple, Rob and Tia. Tia is a goofy high school chick, okay? She's trapped in a grown woman's body. She's like 16, trapped in a grown woman's body. She's all falling all over Bradley. She act like she's a virgin touched for the very first time, okay? She act like she just had penis when he got out. I'm sorry, I called him Bradley. Rob. She just act like she had penis when Rob got out. I'm like, girl, pull yourself together. Is this the first? Is this the first penis you've ever had? Like, calm down, okay? I Bradley allow him inside two junkies in the movie room. GSP, doesn't that sound like some crackhead stuff? Two junkies in a movie room. Like, what are they about to do up in the house? If I was grandma, I'd be like, I don't even want him spending the night. Allegedly, Rob is not with Tia anymore, and he allegedly is sniffing around. I believe it. I heard he did some DV to Tia. My grandma don't play that stay in the night. Yeah, get a hotel room. Get a hotel. Absolutely. So, Rob and Tia. Tia is goofy. Okay, first of all, Rob come up in there. Y'all know she went to bed last week. What's up? I'm Lisa Lafayette. Hey. This season is boring to me. Good review because you are bringing it to life. Thank you so much. Yeah, this season was crap. The first episode was a banger, and then after that, we was just like, y'all fooled us. Y'all make sure everybody's smashing that like button and subscribing to the Redefine Me channel if you're liking the content so far. Thank you, and I love y'all so much for doing so. So, all right, y'all. So, Rob goes in the room, right? They're at the hotel room, right? He go in the room and he's like, hey, babe, you tired, you sleepy or what have you, right? She's like, yeah, I'm tired. So Rob is like, all right, well, one of my homeboys hit me up. So we about to go, hang out or chill for a minute. Girl, the way she popped about that bed, she was like, wait a minute, what? Where y'all going? I said, girl, give the man some breathing room, okay, Dad. Tia is so desperate in her towel. A girl on the balcony. We gonna get to it, child. So he says, yeah, my homeboy, we gonna go, to the store real quick or whatever. Okay, he get downstairs with the cute homeboy. I think that's the homeboy that came when he got released. I said, is that I'm me Papi Chula? Is that you, Papi Chula? I said, boy, if I saw them two walking down the street, I'm going to just be honest. I would have been like, uh-oh. I would have been like, I'm like, let me look to the side. Let me look to the side, child, because I'm a married woman. But I would have peeped it, okay? So they walking down the block, right? All of a sudden, Tia calls. And I'm just like, girl, this girl is so annoying. He's only been gone for 2 seconds. She talking some, when you coming back? Where are you going? He was like, we walking around the corner. She talking about some, what you mean? Why y'all walking around the corner? I said, Tia, what? They can't walk around the corner? Like, what is going on? How can I miss you if you won't go? Absolutely. Like, give me some breathing room. Like, I'm married and I don't want my husband up under my underarm pit every 5 seconds. Like, I love him. I want to spend time with him, but dang, we need our own separate breathing quarters and breathing space and stuff too. Like, come on. His homeboy was okay. Yuli said, not my cup of tea. He all right. Maybe that wasn't the same dude that came and picked him up, but the dude that came and met him and picked him up, baby, I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here? So Tia's annoying. He hangs up with her. Even the homeboy was like, well, Dad, you can't go for a stroll. You know what I'm saying? So Rob, he got back to the hotel room. Tia had gotten in the shower. She gets out. Oh, Rob is cute. Not denying that at all. Oh, that was him, Kelly. Okay. So he gets back up there. She just took a shower. She in a towel and everything. And sidebar, y'all probably gonna throw tomatoes. Y'all probably gonna be like, don't be body shaming her. I'm not trying to do that at this moment. But I have been to hotels and I have wrapped a towel. Now, I don't know how big Tia is. I'm just assuming. But when I wrap the hotel towels, they don't go all the way around. And I feel like I'm a little smaller than Tia, and I'm like, what hotel was this? It said big bag. I'm like, what hotel was this where the towels is wrapping? Because the towels in my house, they wrap because I get extra large towels because I know what I'm working with, But the hotel towels don't be wrapping like that. I said, oh, okay, what kind of hotel is this? Because that towel wrapped. Okay. Broad back, exactly. I was like, Okay, good towel. So he comes back. She up here talking about some, you know, you left me. I want to lay back and chill and blah, blah, and all of this. And he's like, he's sorry for that. He gives her a kiss, you know, smooths her over and everything. He's like, you know, I ain't going to do all of this and that and that and that. Fast forward, we see Tia the next morning. She wakes up and she's like, me and Rob had a good night, child. And the cameraman pans around the room. You see Patron bottles, Hennessy, chips. It looked like a good old freaked out session at Diddy's house, child. They had everything stored all over the place, right? So you said mines don't rap. So she up here all laid up and stuff. You know, all she want from Rob, it appears, is the D. It seemed like all she want him to do is lay the D down and don't leave her by herself or whatever it is, right? Because Rob is about to go to Queens. So fast forward, right, after he done laid down the pipe and entertained her all night, he has to go see his PO, okay? Tia's not coming with him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Rob have the same clothes on that he had when he got out of prison? Like, Tia didn't think like any of the other participants to buy him some good old clothes or nothing like that. You know how we see them when they come out, they be having clothes and stuff to wear, they change, they get fresh. Rob look like he's in the same prison clothes. Not Diddy's house, yes. Okay, yes, it's the same clothes. I know, I'm not tripping. So he go to see the PO. Who's waiting downstairs is his sister. So the sister goes with him and everything. And the sister is just like, listen, why don't you just parole to Tia's house? So he says, you know what? That's a good idea. Same clothes. And has he showered? Girl, please tell me he showered. And if he did shower, he put back on the same prison clothes, so it defeated the purpose. I don't know. So obviously, I said no. Tia just plans to lay up, yes, without clothes. Absolutely. All she wanted to do was just have no drawers on and have him just bang, bang, bang for like what, 2 or 3 days. Okay, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, child, control yourself. Okay, self-control, Tia. So Rob ends up saying that's a good idea to the sister, you know, idea. So he calls Tia on the phone. He's like, so I gotta ask you a question. What would you think about me just, you know, asking my PO if I can parole to your house? Child, Tia was just like, I don't think that'd be a good idea just right now because of Nyla. Tia, stop playing in our face thinking that you care about your daughter, because if you really cared about your daughter, you would have sent your daughter off to go be with Rob's sister and her girlfriend, wife, or whoever she's supposed to be. You don't even know them like that. Where the heck is your family? Why didn't you send your daughter with your family that she definitely knows? You just met these people, and so you can get your freak on. You want to go freaking send your daughter to his sister. You don't even know her like that. I'm like, child, don't up here act like, oh no, it's for my daughter. I don't really, you know, for Nyla and stuff. You got her calling him daddy and stuff. So why the heck would it even matter? I don't get that. Yuli said, and FYI, Rob came out, did not shower, did something with Tia, yep, and did not brush his teeth or clean his hand. Yep, and went and greeted his family with the juice all over. Yeah, it's just nasty. Where she should not brought her daughter. Yeah, she should not have brought her daughter at all. I don't even understand why the daughter came to the pickup. The daughter should have freaking went to her family's house. But maybe the family don't want to be involved in her foolishness. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, Tia, you don't give a crap about your children. And none of these women, as far as I'm concerned, do. Because if you did, you would not be signing up to be no daggone prisoner when you have a child. Now, if your child is an adult and you want to go kick it on the Right to Prisoner app and all that stuff, look, live your life. Mama gotta have a life too, okay? Your child is grown. But these people be on here with minor children and letting these daggone men come out of jail and come in their house. You don't even know them. They be knowing them for like a year, 8 months. And then they turn around and say, hey, move in with me and my children. Then if, God forbid, something went wrong with them children, y'all know what I mean, then she'd be on here crying and wanting to file a report and all this other little crazy stuff. Don't do stupid stuff. Use your brain. Stop sitting up here being stigmatized over these men. Y'all, you're a mother. The most important job that you will ever have in your life is a mother. You are responsible for another life. You are a mother. You have to protect your children at all costs from all of the crap that's going on out here in the world. You don't bring the world in your house to freaking be around your kids. Are you insane, Tia, and the rest of these stupid participant girls? I just child, I'm sorry, I went on a rant. I went on a rant. Oh my gosh, it's just so annoying. Where she should, yeah. You said exactly 100. I just don't understand that. I love children so, so much. And whenever I see them on this show and they bringing these kids involved in this crap, why don't you just not show your kids at all if you're going to be on the show, okay? Maybe that would not have us drag the mess out of you. But the fact that y'all do this season after season after season, it annoys me. It really annoys me. You know what? The only one that did not show their children was Melissa. Remember Melissa and Louie? Now, people drag Melissa and didn't really like Melissa, but I'm going to tell you this. I didn't even know Melissa had children until like a couple of episodes in or whatever. I said, oh, she got kids. We didn't see her child one time. So, listen, I'm just saying. She seems like she's a good enough mother to me because she had enough sense not to bring her kids on this show or not to have them seen. So anyway, y'all, that was it with Rob and Tia. Ain't nothing else going on. And her old nasty tail stood out on the balcony with him with a towel on. I'm like, girl, you naked under there. You just stand out on the balcony with a towel talking to him like y'all in some private secluded place. Somebody could just be walking across the street and be like, is that a naked lady on the balcony? But she's so pressed. She's so pressed for Rob as if he is the best thing smoking. Let me tell you something. I don't care how good a man look. I would never be pressed, okay, at my big age. Now, maybe in my 20s, I might have been a little pressed. Maybe when I was in high school, I was a little pressed. But right now, girl, bye. If I wasn't married, listen, if you don't want all of this, I'm not pressed. Bye. Somebody else does. Lisa says, it's depression. I would not introduce my child. Oh, it's desperation. I'm sorry. I would not introduce my child to that mess. Absolutely. Me either. All lubed up with a towel, just kicking it right. Just nasty. Anyway, let's get on to the next couple, y'all, which is MJ and Willie. Another desperate, old, goofy chick at her big age with her old-looking face. Yeah, MJ, let me tell y'all something. MJ can clearly pass for 42 or 45. Like, if she told us she was 45, I'd be like, oh, okay. She looks old in the face. I don't know if her culture of women age bad or something, because y'all know certain cultures age kind of bad sometimes. Now, we always say black don't crack, but I've seen some black that has cracked, okay? But at the same time, our culture doesn't age as bad, okay? She looks old in the face. Not her looking face. She does. Now 50, right. I keep trying to figure out MJ's age. Like she's 37, but she looks old. Don't she look old? Child, she look older than me. I'm 42. Easily, if you would have told, if somebody would have thought I was 37 and she was 42. Like, seriously. But I mean, she closer to 40 than she is 30, but still, she looks older than 45. Like, she looks old. She need a routine. She need a skincare routine. MJ needs to get therapy instead of being on this show, and she's boring. Absolutely. So let's get on her. So, child, we finally meet Ami. And I'm like, this is the illustrious Ami? She aged quickly. She says she's a drinker. And drinking and drugs will make you age. Ain't no way she's 37. I'm 34. No, for real, Janae, she's 37. So next week is the season finale. Thank God. So when they do show her, pay attention to the screen. When they show the ages and all of that, she's 37. And she looks a whole... Gosh, she looks so old. So in Ami, we finally meet Ami, right? Because she packing up and she getting ready to go back home, right? So Ami up here, he comes with his construction suit on, like he just finished turning the flag all day, telling some, here you go, come on, boop, boop. That's what Ami looked like he just got off from doing, right? He got the little hat on and got the little George Jefferson fro in the back. The hat is holding down the George Jefferson fro or whatever's going on. I'm like, this is Ami. I said, child, you getting goosebumps and all, acting all crazy over. Look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? But I'm just like, okay, that's Ami. So he comes, right? And he's like, comes up to the house and everything, and he's like, hey, you miss me? He trying to lay down his smooth operator pimp game. You miss me? Woo woo. And MJ is like, Ami, what do you want? She trying to play these games. Child, MJ ain't fooling the daggone body, okay? Because when they went outside to wait for the Uber and then sitting outside, right? Ami goes and tells her, so you gonna go in this Uber or you gonna get in my truck? And she's like, I said, girl, you want to get in that truck, okay? Because the Uber rolled up and the girl was like, I'm the Uber. She was like, are you ready or what? She saw something, I'm coming. Child, I used to do Uber, okay? You only get 5 minutes, and then after that, we can drive away, okay? We ain't got to stay there. But she was sitting up there for longer than 5 minutes up here trying to persuade herself to get in the Uber when she really wanted to get in the truck. She talking about she closing the chapter to Ami and everything like that. Like she gonna block him and not speak to him no more. Woo, woo, woo. Lies, 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 lies. She wants to be with Ami. And everybody knows it. They were married for 13 years. Absolutely. And that's my point. You can't just turn on 13 years of marriage and turn it off like that and think there's still going to be no feelings involved. You still love that man. You still want to be with that man. But I wish you would just keep it 100 with us because we already see it and just be honest. You love him. She knows what she's doing. She's playing this little game. And she does. She loves it. So she gets in the Uber. Finally, she tells Ami it's over. Ami's at the truck of the Uber. Thompson, give me a hug. He tried to kiss her on the cheek. Ami tried to lay down his best pimp, right? And so she's like, all right, Ami, get on. Let me go to the airport. He was like, let's go. He said, we could go eat. We could go eat and we could go eat and then I could take you to the airport. What's up, Lana? Hunter played both of them. He absolutely did. He absolutely did. And you know what is funny? Because if Ami would have said, we could go get something to eat and I take you to the airport, I would have been like, all right, well, I could eat. I'm so fat. I'd have been like, okay, well, I guess I could have, a little steak. I would have ate. I feel like she still want Ami, but her heart is with Willie. Yeah, I feel like her heart is with Ami for real. I don't feel like she really like Willie like that. Lotta, that's what I think. But a fat chick like me would have went and ate. I'd have like, let me go eat. And then let him drop me off the airport. And then I can close the chapter to the book. But before I close this chapter, I'm going to get me some food. Threaten me with the ice cream and the free. Absolutely. A meal and a free ride, I would have canceled that Uber because I got to pay for the Uber. I would have canceled that mess. But she talking about let me just get in the Uber. When she get in the Uber, who calls right on cue? I think these producers be telling these inmates when to call because how they always call right on cue, okay? So then Willie calls. Willie's like, what's up? You on your way to the airport or whatever? And she's just like, yeah, I'm on my way to the airport. He talking about so did you see Ami? You know what? I understand Willie's concern because she did bust it wide open for Ami the last time. But at the end of the day, it would annoy me every time you called me that you bring up Ami, and I think that's what happened with her because she was just really lackluster on the phone, right? And she wasn't even denying stuff that Willie was saying because I think she was over it because people keep telling her and bringing up Ami and saying that she want him and all of that, which is true. But at the end of the day, who would want to hear it, right? So he's like, did you see Ami? And she's like, yeah, I saw him. And he was like, look, don't play with me. If you want to be with Ami, I think y'all want to be together, blah, 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 blah. And she's just like, I don't want to be with Ami. And she was real lackluster just because she's over it, Lana says, girl, did you see Rob and what's her name? I give them 2 more weeks. Yeah, we talked about Tia and Rob. Tia just a goofy. She's just a goofy. She's a goofy high school girl that wants the D. From the popular jock dude at the high school. And that's just what it is. So, MJ is just like telling Willie, I'll close that chapter. I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. Willie don't really believe her like that, and neither do we. So he gets mad. Hold up. Did he hang the phone up? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, Willie, they got off the phone because she got to the airport, I guess. And Willie said he does not believe her. He doesn't believe that she still does not want to be with Ami. And neither do we, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if she goes back with Ami, because y'all know she's trying to move back to Utah for her mother. She claims it's for her mother. Now, I'm not saying that she won't look after her mother or be there for her mother and everything like that, but she really want to move back to Utah for Ami. And it's just like, it's nothing wrong with that. There are people that get divorces and end up remarrying the person that they got a divorce with because they love them and they want to make it work again, or they want to try again. It's nothing wrong with that, MJ, but just keep it 100. You know, keep it 100. Kylie crashed out. Yeah, she did. Her whole family. Yeah, her whole family's in Utah. You know what? It's crazy because my whole family is in DC, and I up and moved to Georgia. Just me and my daughter when I was 35. And that was the scariest thing that I have ever done. I was so homesick the first year. I was just like, oh my God, did I make a mistake or whatever? But, you know, by year 2, I ended up, you know, getting acclimated to Georgia. I met my husband and things like that. And so stuff started to go in the right direction. My daughter made friends. She got into performing arts school that she wanted to get into, high school. And so everything started to work out. But baby, it is something when you leave your home and everybody and everything that you know, your friends, your surroundings, your family is there. It's something when you go to a new location, child. It's nerve-wracking the first year. It really, really is. Child, before she can decide who to love, she needs to learn to love. Absolutely, Yuli. You better tell the people. That is so true. You have to love yourself first. You can't be sitting up here talking about who I want to be with, and you don't even love yourself. Yes, I'm about to do that this July and moving to Florida. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you did say that, Yuli, that you were moving to Florida. Well, I hope your move goes well and that everything is great. And that you love it there. That you really do love it there. Because now, I do love Georgia. Like whenever I go back home or I go anywhere north of here, I be like, child, I can't wait to get back home. I really can't. Yes, it is. I'm still homesick. Janae, where you at? Lana says, you make my day so much better. No one I know watches the show I love. Oh, thank you, Lana. Yeah, child, I hope so. Me and my kid. Absolutely. It's going to be awesome, Yuli. I'm telling you. It really, really is. Everything is going to work out for you. You should start doing story times on your channel. I actually do have some story times on my channel that I put up. They're older. So if you go on my channel under videos and you look back a little bit, I did a couple of story times. I did a story time about this church girl got pregnant, and that was interesting. I did a story time about going to NYC and getting robbed. I got robbed in NYC. Gosh, that was messed up. So we were on the live the other day. It was fun. Yeah, yes, it was fun. Janae, I'm in Houston, originally from New Jersey. Been here for 3. Ooh, how do you like Houston? Because my husband, and I'm sorry, y'all, we just kind of talking now, but that's the review. If you came for the Love during Lockup review, that is all the couples. Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody. This episode was trash. All right, I ain't miss nobody. That's it, y'all. That's it for the review. So if you were here for the review and you want to log off, I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. But if you want to log off, that's the review. Thank you for joining me. Click that like button, click the subscribe button, and welcome to the Redefine Me family. My husband is thinking about moving to Texas. That's what I was about to say. He's thinking about wanting to move to Texas because the houses there are insanely cheap and you get a lot of house. So we're considering, and I work for the post office, so my job can transfer. I can transfer anywhere. However, my husband, on the other hand, he owns his own restaurant, so I don't know how that will go. So it will have to make sense, but yeah. I can't wait for the next episode. Oh my God. Yes, next week is the season finale, in case y'all was wondering. I'm so glad. And they actually did show a snippet of Love After Lockup, the next franchise that's coming up. It looks like it's going to be interesting. We have a couple of old couples coming back. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it will be good. I don't know. I have started reviewing my 600-pound life. I put out my first episode of my 600-pound life Karen story. I have to look and see if I can find Gary's story because I went to work before I could watch Gary's story. So I do have the, it comes on Lifetime. I do have the Lifetime. No, it comes on TLC. I'm sorry. I do have the TLC app, so I'm gonna check it when I get off of here, see if Gary's story is up. Take some notes, and I'm gonna do that. Hopefully tomorrow, if I can find his story. I do like Houston. They just can't drive down here. Right, I've heard that. I've heard the roads in Texas is really tricky and difficult to navigate, even if you have a GPS on. I heard y'all got a lot of roads to do some curls and swivels and everything. So, but yeah, I want to visit first because I've never been to Texas, like not ever, no part of Texas. So I want to visit first with my husband before we would even make a commitment like that. But if we did make a commitment, I don't know if I would go to Houston. I definitely don't want to be in Dallas because I don't like the Dallas Cowboys at all. And I'm a big Washington fan, as you can see. So I feel like they'd be like, get her out. I don't think it'd be that deep. But some people do be that deep about their football team's child. Because, baby, we lost today. And I was that deep about it. Oh, I was so mad. But yeah, I'm going to start doing more story times. I really, really am. Because child, I could do story times on all the guys that I have dealt with and all the stupid decisions I have made in my past. And that would have people probably raising an eyebrow. But every time I do something on my channel, the idea is for me to help people. The idea is for me to give encouragement, inspiration, things like that. That it's a lifestyle channel. That's why I started this channel. And so, you know, I'm going to do some more stories. There's a story that I do have to put out that I feel like God is telling me to do the story. It is it's going to be a very hard story to do. I'm going to be totally honest. It's going to be a very hard story to do. But I'm thinking I'm going to, you know, put it out there. I might do it in video form though. I'm a Giants fan, girl. Yeah. I'm a diehard. It doesn't matter win, lose, or draw, what happens. I am going to still love my team. You enjoy my Motivational Mondays? Thank you so much. Yeah, every Monday I do a motivational short. So it drops as a short on my page. So yeah, always relatable. Thank you so much. Every time I do it, I ask God, what do you want me to say to the people? And, you know, I let God, the Holy Spirit, speak through me to give you all what to say for Motivational Mondays. So yeah, I just, you know, I've been doing my thing over here. Child, we getting monetized this year. We getting monetized this year. Child, we going to 1K subscribers, 400 watch hours. I'm getting monetized this year because, baby, when you are a YouTuber, it is not for the weak. But what I will say is that if you are true to yourself and honest, you can have a lot of fun on YouTube and you can make a lot of money on YouTube, okay? And so even if it wasn't a lot of money involved, I do it because I love it, not for the money. You know, I really do like it because I'm doing it now, being faithful, showing up, and I'm not getting no money. You know, so I love it because it's fun to do and I love helping people. But the money don't hurt, so I ain't gonna lie. The money it does not hurt, okay? You've been answering a lot of my questions with the Gospel on Mondays. Okay, I'm like, how she know? It's the Holy Spirit. It ain't me. It definitely ain't me. It definitely is not me. But yeah, I love YouTube. I really do. I love doing what I do. I love coming on here. I love dropping videos. I love encouraging people. I love helping people. I love laughing. I love joking. I love all of that stuff because it's just like it's my personality that I get to put out to people so that they can, maybe someone's having a bad day and they needed to laugh. And maybe I, you know, said something about somebody's edges or something and it took them out, you know? So it's just that it's definitely a lifestyle channel to help people. And it's definitely something that I am going to hopefully want to continue for as long as I possibly can. And that I can grow to the masses of people, you know? So we'll see, you know, we'll see where God has me going. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here though. I thank y'all for joining me. It was a pleasure being able to review this show with y'all. I love y'all so, so much. Thank you so much, GSP, for being my moderator. You are in my heart. Is that the way you make a heart? And I have something for you. I have to send you in the mail. I have not forgotten. I still have a big old box of Christmas presents I need to send back home. I have not forgotten. So, oh, honey, And you are my work companion every Monday at lunchtime. Oh, thank you so much, Yuli. Yes, I love each and every one of my viewers, each and every one of my followers, because it was a time where I wanted to start YouTube and I was just like, I'm not starting that. What am I going to do? It's going to be too hard. I'm up here second guessing myself, but I'm glad I did start it because, you know, sometimes people do need to hear what I have to say. Yes, safe travels to your new home. Yes, Yuli, absolutely. So, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. And yeah, if you do come across my page and you are a YouTube content creator or you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, the best advice I can give you is just start. Just start. Because it was once upon a time where I was on here talking to myself. 0 people was on. 0. No comments, no nothing. But I was giving the same energy and talking the way that I am as if I had a lot of people on. See, if God cannot make you a good steward over little, 0 over little, then he cannot grow you and make you a better steward over the masses. So if I gave the same energy with 0 that I'm giving with 5 of y'all, and if it's 5 of y'all and there's probably people watching on the outside, you know, too, hey, I just know it's going to be no time before it's like 400 people on here, 500 people on here, 1,000 people on here, you know, and so I'm looking forward to it. You are welcome, Janae. Y'all, Janae has a YouTube channel. If y'all do not know, Janae has her own YouTube channel. Go follow Janae on her YouTube channel. I was thinking about that, but I don't think people would like my opinions. Girl, Yuli, you have a tribe. Plus, YouTube is messy sometimes. You have a tribe out there. I thought that people wasn't going to vibe with me either because sometimes I have strong opinions and strong political views and all types of stuff. But there's a tribe of people for you. You have to find what you want your channel to be about and then just do it. Just do it. Congratulations on your upcoming movie. Yes. Absolutely. But yeah, y'all, Janae has a channel, so go follow Janae YouTube channel. And I think that's too, a lot of content creators, especially smaller ones, need to follow each other, watch each other, so we can all grow together. If all small content creators came together, followed each other, and watched each other, baby, we'd blow these big ones out the water like that. We would do it. But you know, it's funny because in the YouTube streets, it be a little hate and shade going on too, because people be like, well, if you're not following me, I'm not gonna follow you, and blah 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 and all that other stuff. And I'm just like, why does it matter? It costs you nothing to follow a person and watch their videos. It's like nothing. It costs you literally nothing. I was thinking of painting and doing reviews. Absolutely, paint. Yes, that would be good. I would watch it. I like to paint. I was wondering about that. Yeah, you definitely find your tribe. That's definitely what I had to do. Yeah, just do it. You will find your tribe. Yeah, we're in this together. Absolutely. Yes, thank you, GFP, for subscribing. But anybody who comes on here, replay watchers included. Janae has a channel. And if you don't know the channel, if you're a replay watcher, you can just scroll over and the live chat will pop up. So you can follow her channel. Because that's what we got to do so everybody can eat. Some content creators will come on live and they will shout out certain content creators that's already big, right? And someone will probably say, well, I'm a content creator, I just started, whatever. And they'll ignore them because of their size. And I'm just like, that's messed up. Like if anyone ever comes on my channel, replay watchers, if you see this, if you have your own YouTube channel, drop in the comments what your YouTube channel is, and everybody that comes across that comment, follow them. Follow them so we can grow. It's enough money out here on YouTube for all of us to eat. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because I do want to go eat. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a happy and blessed Sunday. I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna get me something to eat. It's 9 o'clock. I didn't want to eat after 9, but whatever. It is what it is because I ain't really ate nothing all day. If I think about it, the only thing I've had is Smoothie King. I haven't had nothing all day. As if they were born a content creator fresh out the womb. Girl, talk about it. Amen. Good night. Talk about it. Some of these content creators, some of the bigger ones, be killing me. I'm like, why wouldn't you promote a smaller content creator so that they can grow? That's not going to take away from your channel, because people who like you, and they're going to continue to show up for you every single time you post something because they vibe with you. But why not help somebody else out? Just my thoughts, you know. Just my thoughts. But I'm going to talk to y'all later. I just finished dinner myself. Ooh, I'm about to go do something. I don't know. I don't even want to cook. I feel like I might order a pizza. I probably should not order a pizza, but I feel like I'm going to do it. I don't want to cook. Like, it's Sunday. Normally Sundays, I'm just like, I don't want to be cooking nothing. And I feel like I'm going to have, the calorie count is not going to be bad because of the fact that I've only had Smoothie King all day. Yeah, I think. I'm eating a salad with toast. Oh, okay, Yuli. Sounds good, girl. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. With turmeric juice. Sounds good. I will talk to y'all later. Tomorrow, Motivational Monday will be up. Sometimes it's up earlier, sometimes it's up later, but I will be putting up a motivational short. And I will, like I said, I have reviewed my 600-pound life. Y'all can go check that out. I also do have story times on my channel as well. Y'all can go check that out. You made pot roast in the slow cooker. Girl, send me a plate. Send me a plate. Send me a plate. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. We need to talk about that. But absolutely. Yeah, but yeah, go browse around my channel, check some stuff out, because I put stuff out, but it's earlier on before I started to grow in size. And so you would have to go look for it under the videos and stuff. But I have, there's some story times out there. I had one story time in particular about my job is trying to make us as biological women go to a different bathroom. If a transgender woman is in the bathroom, they want us to go to a different bathroom. Like, it's crazy. But that story time is on my channel too, so y'all go check that out. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love y'all so much. Bye.